Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about a new business model that is evolving in the United States and just make some guesses as to whether we might see that business model here in New Zealand. So the business model I'm thinking of is a new one called iBuyer or Opendoor. These are two large businesses in the United States which are now buying houses from the public using investor money. And any person who has a house in the United States can now go to iBuyer or to Opendoor and get a quote on their house online as to what iBuyer would buy their house for. And iBuyer will then make an offer within days based on an algorithm. So this is an internet-based system where you can get a guaranteed offer on your house and which they will settle or close on the house within a matter of weeks after you accept their offer. Their game is flipping houses. It is a highly leveraged operation where they are then looking to sell these houses for a profit and to sell them quickly. So the pros and cons of this model, one of them is that it's only about less than 10% of people will actually accept an offer from an internet-based company which is offering around about 7% below what their algorithm tells them that the house is worth based on comparable sales. So that's one reason that makes it tricky. You know, you have to find very motivated sellers, and they're relying on huge volumes of people looking at this to actually get a small amount of people who will sell to them. Secondly, I'm very, very dubious as to how this model will work in a down market. These businesses have really popped up only during the last 5 years when the United States has been in a big recovery mode, things have been buoyant, and of course the housing market's been improving and doing well. When that turns, because it's when not if, businesses like that may suffer. Getting stuck with a lot of inventory and a lot of houses that they can't sell would completely ruin, in my opinion, the business model. So it'd be very interesting to see how they perform in a down market. Would they ever come to New Zealand, or would a New Zealand entrepreneur decide to start up a business like this? I can see several issues in the local market. One of them is that the housing stock in New Zealand is very varied. You know, you have everything from 1890s villas all the way up to modern houses built in the 2000s. You have houses that are made of plastic cladding that have leaky building issues. You also have a lot of different topography, a lot of hills, particularly in Wellington here. So knowing the value when houses are quite disparate from one to the next is a lot harder, and I think the algorithms will struggle to be accurate enough to whether or not they can actually make money flipping houses this way. So that's one issue, and the second issue, of course, is just the size of the market, whether or not it would actually even be a profitable exercise in a market as small as New Zealand. So it remains to be seen whether somebody will try this or whether an overseas company will come to New Zealand and try this. I hope this has been interesting. Thank you very much.